metallic. But welcome back. So we're back this again with our digital Gloomhaven. Welcome back. After a little bit of a long break, it's been nice to get back into the gaming again. All right. So what I'd kind of been working on was the travel quests. I'm kind of interested in seeing uh, what kind of abilities I can get, or what kind of how big I can make the map. Obviously, um, and so I'm not sure exactly the kind of order that I should be going in, which is nice that it's kind of freeform. You can choose your order, but I was kind of hoping to open up the map as much as possible, check it out before I got back to the story quests or maybe some of the relic quests. So if I do one of the quests, I have to have the brute in the party. So I might hold off on that one for right now. So this one we're going to unlock Lowtown, and we can open up a hook chain, which is pretty awesome for ranged attackers. Or major power potion, which is pretty awesome. A shot in the dark. And it unlocks the sloshed squirrel, which I'm assuming is a new area. I think I'll try the sloshed squirrel. We've got some familiar enemies, the Vermling Scouts and the Bandit Archers. We had Spellweaver reach level 5, which is pretty awesome. So I've got a Chromatic Explosion, which would be awesome, considering it would work well with the Elementalist. The only problem is that it's a loss ability, but the bottom move also generates an element. So that's pretty cool. Engulfed in Flames is a nice range attack with a nice hard-hitting amount of damage, and it's not a loss ability either. And I can also gain Retaliation. That's kind of cool. So it's tough to decide between these two. I feel like adding more elements to the battlefield would be pretty awesome. Although it's a very high cost card, or a high initiative card. It is a tough one. I think I'll go with it because it kind of goes along with the system that I'm using. I don't know that I want to get rid of Cold Fire because of the fact that it's such a good stun card when I can activate Ice. I don't want to get rid of Impaling Eruption. Obviously, I can't get rid of Reviving Ether. Fire Orbs is pretty great. Ride the Wind could be good. Oh, I already have gotten rid of that one. So there's not a lot of choices here. I could get rid of Flame Strike, even though I'm little, or Flashing Burst. I think I'm going to go with Flashing Burst. It's weird. I know that I'm getting rid of all of my low cards, low initiative, or quite a few of them anyway. But that's okay. It's I think I'm replacing a card that has an okay attack with. I could get rid of Flame Strike though, although it is nice to have that attack on the bottom. Yeah, maybe I'll do that instead. Okay. Whew, tough decisions. When you get a higher level, that's one of the things about the game, is it becomes very tough to decide what cards to get when you level up and what cards to give up when you've got to pick what you're taking with you. And I'm not a big person who changes cards a lot. Um, which is kind of, I don't know, it probably would irritate people, but I feel like changing cards every single time is kind of a lot of work, a lot of time. I probably will do that like if I'm playing a campaign or like the real game, but I'm just kind of playing on the fly here, and it would obviously waste a huge amount of time to do that every single time. So I could add a stun, but I also think I was kind of going for adding more elements to the modifier deck as a perk. I think I'll keep doing that. Okay. I think this will combo really nicely because the elementalist and the spellweaver can both use ice to great effect in crowd control. So we'll keep working with that. I could do some of the story quests for some of these characters as well, but to get them more uh, perks. But I have a bad taste in my mouth. Hey, Joe. I have a bad taste in my mouth from that one, although I know it's doable. I've seen, I've, you know, I know some of the groups I'm playing with have successfully completed the Vermling quest, but I have not yet been able to do it. I may just not have the right combination of characters as of yet. Okay. I've got a lot of money. Let's see if we can get some enchantments. I think the Elementalist is the only one who has an enhancement. So far, I've bought a card that gives me +1 attack. It's a pretty good one. I can get some more attack. I can also save money and add elements, which would also be useful in like starting like this continuous combination of elements. I think I'm going to do that. Now the question, one of my questions is, if in Formless Power for range, can I attack? No, I can't attach anything but extra range. Okay, so if I want to attach an element, I'm giving up the ability to add extra damage, but that, that extra damage can roll over, or stun ability can roll over to the next attack. So I think I am saving money a little bit longer for that enchantment. It's expensive. 100 gold enchantment is crazy. All right, so I'm kind of interested in this sloshed squirrel quest. So we're going to try that one. Got an encounter. The road you are on leads you to a narrow cliffside path. As the only route in sight to reach the bottom, you begin your descent. Ooh, so I don't even have a choice this time. You notice the cliff face here is becoming smoother as you descend. Mysterious etchings and carvings start to emerge as you examine the wall. They begin to morph into shadows that swirl and dance about the surface, seemingly leading you along the wall to a spot on the ground. Tucked into a small alcove at the base of the wall lies an urn with a small quantity of coins inside. I'll make an offering. Why not? I got money. The shadows dance excitedly as you make the offering before calming and fading away. You sense your offering is not gone unnoticed. Ooh, dark infused and blessing. That's always good. You're greeted by a villager who has escaped to Demon Spine. He informs you that after the Vermlings initially attacked, his friends assumed they could go to the pub, have a pint of ale, and wait for it all to blow over. But apparently that advice didn't work too well in a crisis. You head down to the forest track to the sloshed squirrel. It seems pretty well considering it only leads to a pub. As you near the building, arrows whiz past your party from all directions. You're under attack. What the? Bandits working with Vermlings? These guys are going to have a lot of range attacks. Best get up close and personal. Ugh, yeah, they are going to have a lot of range attacks. So we've got a 2-room, maybe a 3-room if that narrow hallway counts as a room. It might, because I don't think I remember any map sections in the regular game that look like this, so it's probably 3 rooms total. We've got a trap. You can always hold down the tab key to see detailed information about which character is which, or which enemy is which, in case you need to target a certain enemy. And you can always see, much more easily see traps and things, obstacles. Okay. Well, certainly I've got the ability to attack and push. And I should be able to do some big damage with that push too, also, to that archer. Because I'll be able to push him 2, 1 into the trap and 1 into an obstacle, doing even more damage. So we'll use this to move just a basic move of 2. The Mine Thief. I think I'm going to have him start a little closer, if I can. There we go. I want to start him off with some crowd control, stunning. Now the scouts are weird, and I don't know why they're like this, because I think the physical game has this too, where they're carrying bows. They have bows in their hands, but they're not innate ranged enemies. So it's weird, but they do have ranged abilities that they'll draw once in a while. They probably have a lot, but I've only noticed 2, because when I played the solo Tinkerer adventure, you definitely you had to learn them. There was a lot of them. So we'll do an immobilize for the second one. So it's possible we could immobilize a scout and they might lose their ability to attack this round. Now the question is, with the darkness, can I do anything? I mean, the only thing I can really do is add to the attack that I would be doing. But someone else would have to generate some ice for, let's see. Does anybody have a mana potion? Ah, so Cragheart does. He's going 19. So as long as I don't use Infernal Vortex, I could use the ice to do something. So let's get a stun going. It looks like the big stun is going to be, I mean, the only stun is going to be Strong Hail. And I could use Formless Power in order to be able to, yeah, I'll do that. I'll use Formless Power in order to spin that element, or basically from now on I can spin an element to add attack action, or +1 to each attack. And of course, this will be a great time. Maybe she should spin the ice and do Cold Fire. Or she could do Chromatic Explosion. Now, I might use that for the element move here for a while. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe she should use cold fire in order to stun multiple enemies, and then I could still have the elementalist do something else. Let's do something else then. You can generate ice for the next round. And we'll have him use formless power in order to use the darkness. Whew. Some decision making. Okay, so these guys, the bandit archer elites, are attacking for a pretty good amount of damage. So those might be good to take out. Unfortunately, the scouts are attacking with a ranged weapon attack this round, so immobilization doesn't really matter too much. All right, so we got the Mind Thief starting out. Yikes. So now, I kind of wish I'd started him somewhere else. I don't know if I could have started over here, but hmm. Well, I guess. Oh, I should have stunned the elite then, I guess. Oh well, that was silly. Ooh, nice 4 damage attack. Alright, so unfortunately the archers are going to do a lot of damage right now. I was able to stun one of them, but... Oh, I guess there's only 3 total going. It's not too bad. Alright, so we want the elementalist to generate some ice. But I'm going to move back because he's already taken a little bit of damage there. I don't think I'll use my mana potion yet because I've got some ice I can use next time. I am going to use to add an extra damage and range. Not a lot of damage. All right, Cragheart. Yeah, kind of didn't... I've kind of been focused on all 3 of these guys in the middle here, or these 3 women in the middle here, not thinking about the fact that I am going to reduce my cold fire ability, but that's okay. So we'll move here. And then we will push. And he won't have to use his mana potion now because the elementalist generated the ice that we need. So we'll attack this guy. It's an attack 3. And then it's going to push her into this and into the obstacle. Oh, but she's going to die there. Darn it. Oh well. Would have given me an XP if she'd smashed into that obstacle. But she at least got the trap, so. Alright, so cold fire I can use from where I'm at. Gotta rotate it around. It will stun everybody, which is going to be more useful next round. Do I want to use it on these guys? They are going to be able to target 2. So I kind of have a feeling that it's going to be more useful for me to stun these 2 guys instead, especially since the bandit archers have already gone this round. Okay, I'm going to skip the rest of my movement. Add a stun. Okay, so then that means only 2 of the scouts are going to go. That's probably smarter, because they could have done upwards of 4 damage. Nice. So the scout couldn't move. So one of the guys... Oh, that's ×2 card. That's not good. Well, we could have taken a lot more damage. Let's put it that way. All right. All right. I think it's good to try to get in there and grab that obstacle. And then throw it in the middle of somebody and cause some damage. But I do need to move the Spellweaver out of there first. So she'll do... I need to heal with her, but not just yet. I think I'll use some Fire Orbs. Get her out of there, use some Fire Orbs. We'll get the Mindthieves augment started. Maybe move up and start hitting on some of these elite scouts. So now at this point, we may need some ice generation from earlier characters so that I can use the stun later on. See if we can generate some more ice. No, no, no. I can generate earth or air. Well, we'll see if we can get some... Well, we'll see if we can stay here and get some element generation started. It'll reduce the attacks, but it'll help generate some good combos, I think. Move 3, attack 2, range 3. Okay, so scouts are attacking at range again. Attack 2, range 4, target 2. So those guys are technically doing more damage. The bandit archer is. The 2 regular bandit archers. So maybe I should stick to... So if I move here and attack this one archer, I don't think that the scout is going to be able to reach me. Oh, but they can move. So they'll be able to reach somebody. I can't move through there anyway. There's a lot of obstacles, so I might as well just move up. And we will attack. Yeah, I guess I'll put some poison on it. Oof, +2 damage and a generated ice. So once again, I'm not needing to worry about generating ice with my mana potions. This is working out pretty well with the potions. I don't think I need to go invisible. Okay, so Spellweaver is going to try to move somewhere where she can not get hit a lot. Okay, so we'll move back here. And okay. Do the fire orbs, and of course we got to get the old power potion going on that one. So we'll hit these 3 guys closest, probably kill at least 1, maybe 2. No. Oh, I will kill 2, probably. Ooh, got a little screen tremor there, so powerful that shook the screen. I don't think I need to worry about going invisible. All right, the Elementalist will... I could stun one of the elites. Yeah, it's probably worth it. Okay. Oh, but I can't move up close enough to hit one of the elites. Why can't I move through my partner? Oh, because I'm not... Okay. So we'll move up here instead and stun one of the elites, because he'll do a lot more damage. And we didn't get to use his ability, his active ability, but it does tend to make him less powerful, so it's not always smart to use it right away. He doesn't have... Does he have a stun left? I don't think so. So saving ice might not be worth it at this point. Or generating ice with a mana potion. I can use the fire next round. Alright, so Cragheart is going to move up here, do a little damage, and hopefully tank a little bit. I'm going to clear the way, so I'm going to pick up this guy, move it here, and it should do attack 2. Do I want to generate a power potion with this? No, I'll save it. Man. Okay. I should have used a power potion, but it's like no damage with that attack. That's crazy. I think mana's going to be okay, because I just generated Earth. That's what he would need. Oof. She definitely needs to heal. Man, these guys are rolling hard with their modifier rolls. That is ridiculous. Okay, so Massive Boulder should take care. And then I should also be able to heal with that. Mind Thief should have a heal as well. I do have that. And then he needs to melee attack somebody, or she needs to. She's only going to be able to move 2. So it looks like this guy. The Elementalist needs to get up there and do something. So I'll have him move 2. Move 3, sorry. Or the ability to move 3. I might not use it all. I can use Raw Enhancement to add some extra fire damage. I forgot he's got that boiling arc. Ice Spikes would be cool. Yeah, we'll try that. And the Spellweaver. I'll have her use her Chromatic to move a little faster. I don't think there's anybody worth using the Impaling Eruption, but I'm going to have to use it pretty soon. So we'll use the Mana Bolt to heal. See what we can get done. All right, Vermling Scouts. They're moving and base attacking. So here now finally, immobilization would have worked really well. Oh, I have two bottom actions. That was silly. Well, I wanted to heal. But I think I'm just going to move now. What do I want to generate? Let's get some ice. And then we will attack. I don't think I need to generate anything. Because I don't want to take, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm actually not using earth, so I might as well use earth and add attack. Nice. 4 damage. It's a pretty good hit with a regular spell. Um, huh. Well, let's see. Hopefully I can kill everything before somebody dies. So he's going to heal a little bit. Or she's going to heal a little bit. Oh, come on. Well, at least the Mind Thief will be the one that gets attacked for that grave misstep. All right, so we're going to generate the massive boulder, which should kill this collateral damage, this guy in front of me. And we'll do some healing. Maybe I should heal somebody else, actually. Yeah, we'll heal Spellweaver. Don't think we still need to generate any ice anytime soon. But now my AoE attack's not going to be great. It's possible I could use pure augmentation. I was planning on using fire, so I might as well just stick with that. I do need to move up a little bit. So we'll move up 2 and use get the gold. We'll do this, use fire for an extra attack, and it's also going to wound. So more than likely he'll die, or yeah, I mean, he's wounded, so now he'll die at the beginning of his turn. Oh man, are you kidding me? Because I missed him, he did 4 damage to me. And my Cragheart's not even able to tank anything because none of the attacks are actually hitting him. Or they're drawing terrible... Yeah, nothing worse than seeing that. Yep, the miss sucks. It also sucks when the worst modifiers by them are drawn on the tank, not on other characters. Okay. So I can use Sentient Growth to do a ranged attack, but it'll also heal the Mind Thief. That'll help get some healing out. The Mind Thief herself will use Fearsome Blade and Brain Leech to strengthen. Sounds good. We've got some ice, but I can't use it for anything. We have some earth, but is Cragheart planning on using earth? No, doesn't look like it again. So Elementalists can use some earth to do not much. But I can use Boiling Arc to add some fire and do a pretty good attack. I don't know. Move to, yeah, let's generate some wind. Why not? Spellweaver. What did I do? Short rest. Okay. So the scouts are going after 3 of the characters, so I got to get rid of these guys pretty quickly, but this should hopefully be easy. Well, there you go. It was that easy, and now I'm strengthened. I should have attacked at the top, and then maybe I could have moved with the bottom, but that's okay. I wanted to be strengthened in case I did have to do an attack on the top. So, all right. So we'll finish this guy off, hopefully. We'll generate some wind, come over and get the gold. Now see, this is what sucks is because I can't heal anymore. I can heal these guys just a tiny bit with this bottom card. But the sentient growth is kind of annoying because you can't do the card for the heal unless you can also attack, which I guess I see that, sort of. Man, I've got all these elements and nothing to spend them on. There should be like an element heal. Like you can use elements in order to enhance heals or something. All right, so Spellweaver is going to jump on up here. Get the gold. All right. So Cragheart can move 3. Mind Thief has just got 2 cards left. Elementalist has got 2 cards left. So at this point, I think the smart thing is to have the Spellweaver just long rest. She's already up there ready, and I'll help her heal. All right, so we'll use Scurry to move a little bit. There's no more gold, right? Got it all. And then we'll use Scurry to move up even more. Get ready. Elementalist will move on up as well. I do wish the Elementalist, I can't remember if the Elementalist has attack or healing options. Because I definitely didn't get them. The question is, do I want to move into the doorway? Because I could with my boots. Let's do it. He's going to be tanking from now on, hopefully. Oh, good grief. I did not think there'd be this many guys in the room. This is just ridiculous. Well, if I move in there, they'll all have disadvantage at least. Or most of them will. Oh, but I think I can only move one more space. And I would also have disadvantage. Oh, these guys are just looting, thankfully. So I definitely want to hit the heavy guys. I don't know why I wanted to open this door and nobody's left. I should have waited. I didn't think the room would be this full. Okay, so I'm going to move to give this guy disadvantage, give her disadvantage. And then I got to hit somebody else, so I don't have disadvantage myself. I'm hoping I'll get lucky and do a +2 attack. No. Now the question is, do I want to generate... I think I will generate mana or ice. And then the question is, do I want to get my power potion back? I think I do. This is the lootability of these scouts is one of the most annoying things, because I'm sure most people would say, oh, the rules are actually really simple. But here's the thing. If they're going to loot, you would think that they would spend their action. Oh my God, 6 damage. That's insane. You think they would spend their action going, focusing on money and getting as close as they could to money to actually be able to loot. That is insane. 5 damage. Okay. Well, I get to pick my lost card. Or, yeah, for healing. Okay, well, obviously he's going to have to short rest because he needs to go. Okay, it's not a bad card to lose because there's no obstacles in this room, and if there are any in the next room, man, this is a big room too. There should not be this many guys. Okay, so what are we going to do? Yeah, I mean, that stone pummel seems good because it's a +2 attack, or a +3 attack. And then that will also cause them to suffer a little damage. Mind Thief is going to have to short rest. We are going to need to... Question is, can I stun and immobilize, or is it necessary? I'll use Scurry to move in there. Everybody's got a short rest. Now I have ice, so this would be a great time to stun somebody. And we'll generate some more for next round. Oh wait, but I've got to use it, so I can't use that this round. We'll generate some earth. All right. So now we've got... I mean, Impaling Eruption seems like the natural choice here. And then we'll just heal ourselves. So I've got that 5 range on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, that's going to be great. Okay, so the scouts are going... So everybody's going after me. So I've got to do as much damage as I can. So we'll start off with a good damage here. No need to use the bow, because there's no enemies with shielding. Alright, not bad damage, for sure. Oh, she's already healed up. I did not know she was already that healed. Oh, yeah. Crackheart definitely needs healing. She probably doesn't need to go invisible, but I might get that heal card back. Can I use that now, though? Yes, I can. Okay. Do I want to get something back? I think I'll wait to get the power potion back until I do my reviving ether. So the question is, who is... Oh, attack 5, range 6? Wow. So the archers are going to do a hell of a amount of damage. Oh, Spellweaver can't move past the door. Or Mind Thief. So let's say I stun somebody. Cool. Can't stun anybody except for this guy. He's only going to do 2 attack, whereas this guy's going to do 3 attack. So I probably should stun him. And of course I completely miss. But at least I get to attack this guy too. I'm going to skip my movement. Better not miss. Thank you. So that's one less enemy to attack poor Cragheart here, but I've got 3 guys still to worry about. Alright, Elementalist. It's your time. I could do... Ah, that's just 1 attack. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to move up here. We will stun the worst, which is going to be this archer. Oh, and I can target 2 with this. So we'll stun both the archers. Yeah, that's the worst. Okay, so I'm targeting 2. Oh, but I'm probably going to be able to kill the archer, right? No. I don't want to target him. I want to target... Yeah, because he's probably going to kill these 2, hopefully. That's good, because it did no damage, but stun both. And we'll generate some ice. Do I have any stun spells left? I do, so ice is good. So everybody's stunned but 1 character. That's great crowd control. The combos and elements are working really well. It'll only get better from here. So some damage there, generating earth as well. And then we'll do the old pummel. I'm assuming that's going to target them. Why is this so weird? Who am I supposed to attack? Okay, that was really weird. That targeting is very odd. I don't think I need to use a power potion because I should just kill them both. And it will. Except for the stun one. The stun ones. Alright. So we have a new round. Wow, that elite has not been hit at all. I can do this and do a little bit of healing. Yeah, I would definitely get some good. Oh, yeah. But I'm going to need the Elementalist to go first. So we'll switch to this card for my initiative. Elementalist will go first. And get in the room, use the ice spikes to stun probably the elite, whoever's going to do damage, let's put it that way. We'll get the element back out again. Okay. Whew. All right. Man, that's just huge damage. Bull crap. And it's always got one guy's got one hit point left, and they do huge damage. All right, so we will stun this guy. Oh, this guy has not gone yet. He's just looting. But I gotta use it first. Yeah, I need to stun this guy. And I drew an ice modifier too. All right. Now that lets the Mind Thief move up and do a push attack, get him into the trap. I don't think I want to use my power potion just yet. I'm glad I didn't. Didn't even get to push him in the trap because he died. Now this will let me heal the Elementalist. Wait a second. Let me make sure that everything is selected correctly. It's really hard to tell the shape of this thing. So we want this shape. Hopefully this is going to work because my guy's not highlighted. But it should heal him 2 and attack this guy for 2. Whew, definitely killed him and healed. Okay, good. Now Cragheart needs to heal himself. Okay, so Spellweaver. Man, why did I use this card? Well, she can heal the Mind Thief at least. Cragheart definitely needs to get healed. Doesn't have a way to do it right now anyway. Man, I wish the Elementalist had a heal. I don't really need to move really fast. Alright, so the Mind Thief will be able to finish healing. So really only the Elementalist is just barely damaged, and Cragheart is severely damaged, needs to get healed. So that's not too bad, but I'm really leery about opening this last room if this little corridor had a lot of guys in it. Man. 2, 3, 4. Can't quite get to the door. That's okay. But this would be a good opportunity starting next round to open the door and use the invisibility. Except unfortunately I probably am going to need to use my mana potion. All right, Cragheart. Moment of truth. Oh, but I don't want him to go if he's last. Same problem as last time. Okay. So no one has any heals, I'm assuming. Elemental or Spellweaver. I'll have her do a long rest again. Huh. Not really going to move very far. So Cragheart moving in the room, I'm not sure about this. I think I'm going to get backup ammunition ready, though. And we'll definitely have everybody ready after this move. Because I'm wasting time if I just keep sitting here. Okay. The question is, am I going to have the Elementalist go in here? It seems silly considering the fact that I'm not doing anything with anybody else, so I think I'll just have him... I should have picked some cards that could have had a move generate ability, element ability, but I think he's out of cards, that's why I picked those. Okay, so we'll do that. So I get to add target to range attacks. Okay. No, I need to save my heal. And I picked it anyway. Accidentally. Ah. Alright, let's give myself even less ability to heal. I think I'm just going to do a long rest at this point, even though he's just got 2 cards left. Yeah. Everybody's going to do a long rest, except for... And she can open the door and use her cloaking. So she can open the door, so we'll do that with Flashing Burst. Can't use Cold Fire yet, but I could do some Chromatic Explosion and get this party started. Let's do that. Okay. Spellweaver. Opening the door and tanking. We definitely want to hit an elite. So the ones that are going to do the most damage are the elite. So I'm going to move up here. Got some obstacles, no treasure chests, but this is going to be a tough room. So I'm going to skip the rest of my movement. I'm going to use chromatic explosion. Why do I get to hit 2 people? That is odd. Why am I targeting 2 people? Oh, because it's in a triangle, dummy. So I will probably hit these 2 archers. Nice. And how would you like a bunch of abilities, elements? Got a cloak. So now the archers can move and attack. And they have a long range, so they're going to be able to hit somebody probably. Somebody's going to hit somebody. Nope. Oh, he can hit where he's at and really hurt Crackheart. And immobilize him. Even better. Oh, she went through a trap. But it was worth it because now he's going to be dead if I don't burn a card. Wow. This is really annoying. Come on. Guess I shouldn't have gone invisible. What a load of shit. Oh, and he moves in the way, so nobody's going to be able to get in there. And the Spellweaver is going to be stuck behind enemy lines. Cool. And I still have to lose another card because I rested. I do not have any idea what to get rid of. Now it seems weird to get rid of Scurry, but it's not the best card compared to all the other cards that I could do something really cool with. It's also really tough to get rid of all these cards that have great abilities on them. Okay. So I'm going to be very, very careful. So I can attack both of these guys. This is probably my best attack because if I do this right, I can basically damage a bunch of enemies nearby, other enemies, and then also do extra damage to the enemies that are adjacent to them. And I can attack 2 different enemies with that. So the Mind Thief is going to need to do some big time. I think Cranium Overload can be good as well. But the problem is I've got to get nearby. I mean, that's clearly the card I got to use. I'm going to have to start using some lost cards too. I don't know how this is going to work out. This is going to be a huge mess. Ah, of course. So I've got to use my Reviving Ether at this point, which sucks. But at least everybody else will have gone. Okay, so Mind Thief. So the problem is, does Cragheart really need to get up adjacent? Probably not, because I could attack both. If I can attack both these enemies, they'll hit quite a few. Might hit the Spellweaver, but that's okay. So I think I'm going to risk getting up here. He's going to have to, Mind Thief's going to have to tank a little bit. So I'm using 2 lost cards this time. This first one is going to be the Power Potion. Do I want to use that this time? Yeah, probably. We'll add a little dagger in there. Okay. So now the trick is, can I kill an enemy? That's normal. Oh yeah, this is going to do a ton of damage because it's going to hit everybody adjacent is going to get an attack too, and it's going to kill this guy. Kill this gal. Let's do it. 4 attack 2s. We're going to add advantage to this attack. All right. Well, that did a lot. Okay, Crackheart. Let's see who he can hit. Okay, good. I was hoping I could hit this guy. It's going to do the least damage, I think. And it should kill the enemy in the doorway. All right, well, this room just got cleared really quick, which is awesome. Okay, so Craghart could use his boots, so he's going to. And this will finish off this last enemy up here. Even though it might cause him to take some damage, it is going to cause him to take some damage. That was dumb. And it's a huge attack, so I'm probably going to lose some more cards. But at least I got my shield and my... So maybe I won't have to. We'll see. Okay, so how much health do I have left? It says I have 0. I don't know. I'll burn a card. Okay, so Elementalist now, even though... Oh, I can target 2 without having to actually... but the question is, am I going to be able to hit anybody? Hopefully I'm close enough. Dang it, I'm not close enough to target 2. I just need to move 1 more space forward. So we'll stun, we'll add extra damage. There's probably no reason to push. Okay. So this is nice. Only two characters are going to get to act. Enemies are going to get to act next round. And now Spellweaver is going to be back in action after this round. Ooh, and she can loot too. I wonder if I'll get that card back. I probably should have done loot 2 first. But there we go. We learned a lesson. Always do your other action before you revive Ether. I always think you lose your cards I guess you lose your card immediately when you do the action, right? And I got to remember that then it would be in my lost pile, which would mean I would get it back too. So using a loot 2 would be great because I just got a bunch of gold for that. 4 gold piles. Each one's 3 gold, so 12 gold. That's pretty good. Okay, so we definitely need Cragheart to take a long rest. The Mind Thief. I wish I had Scurry because I don't think I'm going to get to. But it's probably okay. I'll use Empathetic Assault because that's a big hit and a disarm. And then I'm going to have to use a big move, or as big of a move as I have. I'm just going to have to use Perverse Edge to just move in the room, basically, as an early initiative. Okay, so we still have Ice. We still have... Yeah, so we got a stun. Might as well stun somebody. Once you find somebody to stun. I can't hit, so I got to move forward. So we'll use this as a move. All right. And then get the old fire orbs going. I mean, this should be a huge amount of damage this round. What? Why not? Let's just use that bow for piercing. Whew, I did not think I was going to do... Ooh, even with disadvantage, I killed that guy. I did not think I was going to do this. It did not seem hopeful. I don't think I'm going to heal. I think I'm going to risk getting the gold instead of healing. Because I think we're about done here. All right. So we're going to move in the room. And then we've got the disarm spell. They're both elite. It's probably going to kill. So it's permanent stun. Thanks, Joe. So the Elementalist. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's definitely going to... This is probably going to be the last round. But I'm going to stun him, so even if it's not... Just enough damage. And only 1 gold... Well, 2 gold piles left. Oh, but Cragheart's resting now. Well, that was a victory. Anything you can walk away from. As the last bow falls to the ground, you patch your wounds and head off toward the pub. Boy, these scenarios sure are taking a long time. Reach the slosh squirrel, killed 20 Verling scouts. So I definitely got some money coming in for that. Quest complete. So I've got the major power potion as well. That might be worth purchasing at some point. The landlord was pretty happy when you arrived. Apparently guests had run out of money and had to run up an almighty tab. He supplied me with some of his special stuff from the basement. It helps you hit harder, if you can remember what it is you're supposed to be hitting. Oh, ho, ho. So the slosh squirrel has opened up Oh, Boots of Dashing. Those are cool. So we still got 3 travel quests. Got a Spellweaver. Imbalance of the Elements, Spellweaver quest. Lesser of Two Evils. Pendant of Dark Pacts. Oof. Oh, you gain a curse, but you get to refresh 2 of your consumed items. That's kind of cool. All right, well, as you can see here, got a little bit more of the map opened. Still got 3 travel quests. At some point, I'm going to get really curious and look it up, but I'm trying to avoid it so far in terms of seeing how much I still haven't opened. I have heard that there are over 90 quests total in this Guildmaster mode so far. So that's pretty much as the base set has in it. There's 90 some quests, and you don't even play them all. If you play a campaign, you probably won't be able to play them all. So it's pretty crazy um, just how long it kind of goes on. All right, so we unlocked a chapter, gain an enhancement slot. That's the other benefit of doing these travel quests. I get some enhancement slots. I feel like enhancements are amazing. I was doing some important business in the Slosh Squirrel, and I heard some worrying news from the patrons. It seems travelers to Amber Hill have been going missing and the whole town is in lockdown. Probably worth our while going to check it out and see if we can help or make some money. All right. So it looks like we're unlocking things in kind of order. We got 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Then we got 2, 2, 1. Should have some relic quest completed. No, I don't know. There was an exclamation over it. All right, got a little gold for getting the kill quest done. It's really surprising that there are so many kill quests. But that's cool. All right, so we're back again. Oh, looks like we got a city quest finally. You shall not pass. So Boots of Speed, which again is at the beginning of a round after all. Oh, this is what lets you decrease or increase your initiative value, which is a pretty cool ability. And you unlock Amber Hill, and it's a city quest environment, I'm assuming. So that's pretty cool. Why is the trainer saying that there's more quests left? Or, must be a glitch or something. All right, well, I will be back again next week playing some more Gloomhaven, and it should be pretty exciting. Might play a little bit later since I'll be on break, and might do some extra streaming at some point that week too, because while we're playing Gloomhaven, there's lots of other games that aren't getting played, so it'd be kind of cool to check out some of those as well. And it looks like Mind Thief leveled up as well, so we'll be able to do that next round. So until then, I'll see you all next week. Good night, everybody.